Hey everyone, this is Josh from before. I'm here with the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse John Stewart Green Lantern. Really excited to look at this guy because he's the only one from this whole wave that's actually a new figure from top to bottom. The rest of this wave is all repaints with head swaps, and this guy is a brand new sculpt, head to toe, real big accessories. They're calling this the DC Rebirth design, but they've taken, some liberties. Let's take a look at them. Let's get them out of here. So, obviously a really great head sculpt here. And great paint on it as well, although I might have a couple chips in mine. No, that's just fuzz. Missed a spot right there. But it's a very nice looking head sculpt. Really nice detail, kind of look like a futuristic sort of flight suit. He's got this construct that he's got like armor, sort of chest and shoulders, which I really like, and I'll tell you why. I guarantee they're gonna re-release this figure like with a different head, like with the Hal Jordan head or whatever it is. So having just this nice little extra, differentiator, it'll just be nice, to keep them all from just being the same Green Lantern body, just repeated a million times. You have at least a little bit of a signifier of some difference there. I'm gonna take this construct off to put them through the motions. It's on there tight. It's a soft rubber piece, but it's got a little bit of rigidity to it to keep that shape. Let's look at it while I've got it in my hand. It's a nice little detail on there, and the translucent effect looks really rad, I think. I've never owned a Green Lantern figure in my life other than Dawnbreaker, so they might have been done better by Mattel, but this is a really nice one. Oh, it's nice that they actually painted his ring on his hand. Come on, focus. See that they actually painted his ring. Yeah, I love the I love the embellishments they made. I think it's a pretty sharp looking suit. Shoulders that we've come to expect, from pretty much every other figure in this line. This guy feels really great in hand. He's nice and sturdy. Yeah. We've seen it all before, but I'm just putting them through the motions here. This ball joint's a little loose. I don't love that. Here's something I'm excited to look at because I noticed this right away. He's got this soft piece that actually hangs over the front. Usually they have that extreme sort of just abrupt cut where the brief starts. This has a soft piece that hangs over. And I always love to see him do different things to try to solve the torso problem. Todd loves his sculpts to be unbroken, but you got to have some articulation. So let's just see how this works. It's a kind of a softish piece that hangs over from underneath the rib cage. It doesn't really. I see how it bends back really nice. That kind of pokes out a bit. I expected this to actually work better than a normal, but I'm not sure that it does. I don't want to force that too much, but I don't know. He moves left and right really nice. They always do, but a lot of times they're just not. I'm putting a little bit of force on him. Let's see, hang on. Let's straighten his legs out. See how that really looks. That's let's just see him next to how much does. Yeah, see, look, I just opened up the Bizarro, and Bizarro actually has a little bit more crunch, which is kind of surprising. I figured if they're going to do this new different thing here that they would, I guess it's just for for the appearance, to have that overlay and not just the abrupt diaper look. Which it works. It definitely works in that regard, but I thought maybe it would afford a little bit more crunch. But, you know, and there's sculpting under there, so when you do turn the waist, there's still detail underneath. It looks really good. It looks really good. I'm not taking anything away from it. I think it's a nice, interesting, creative solution. I just don't know if it maybe, you know, I'm sure over time, that's part of what I love about seeing these, you know, these figures, every new wave, they're always trying something different and trying to push it, you know, and get a little more out of their figures and come up with some outside the box solutions. This guy is flexible as hell. Look at this. Look at that. That's another thing. They've got these cuts that kind of go up a little bit higher than normal. And I think it gives them more room to really do some wild leg movements. And see, everybody's always crying about the thigh swivel. You don't really need it when they can do that. I wouldn't mind a little bit more that direction. It moves like that really well. Ditto for the other leg. You know, like, everyone that's begging Todd to do a thigh swivel, you don't speak on my behalf, man. I don't want the thigh swivel in there. I just want the hip swivel to work. Yeah, this is just a really nice, solid, you know, just mainstay characters done really well. Maybe not, you know, changing the game in any hugely significant way. It's just executed as well as it can be. And another thing that you can see evolve over time, they just get a little bit, but they insist on using these ball joints on the ankles. And sometimes they're really ugly. They're getting a little bit better about having a more fluid, clean line at least. And, you know, they work really well. They always, you know, I don't really have that much trouble standing these guys up. But it's just the look of the ball joint. And they're getting a little better. Baby steps, I guess. All right, let's get his accessories out because these are rad. So he's got these lantern constructs, a backpack, and this really cool Gallon gun. If you shine some light through that, this thing looks really cool. The Gallon gun doesn't spin or anything, but that's a cool detail on that. I like when they get fun with different materials, you know, translucent stuff. So that doesn't just, you know, that the one I got, that doesn't fit super snug, but if you gave it a hot water bath, it might loosen up and you could fit it on there. So this backpack goes on a peg, which his armor has a hole and his back has a hole. Fit that in there. And then he just comes with these two hands, these two accessory holding gun hands, which is fine because his main accessory here is pretty significant. See, I don't love this wrist being loose like this. One thing I do not like, I don't love, is that the McFarlane hands are always very stiff plastic, and it's kind of can be a pain, a little worrisome to get these accessories in without forcing the fingers. So this is really cool, and you know, a lot of times these Multiverse toys are light on accessories, so it's nice to have a guy with a really big, chunky, significant accessories. You know, it does mean we don't get any extra hands, which is too bad because these are just basic open, you know, C grip hands, which are not my favorite because I like to give characters some more, you know, whether they're just posing or sort of look like they're grandstanding, giving a big speech about their evil plan. I like those because they take them a little step further than just being a regular figure and something a little bit more, you want to say, like mature and classy, I guess. That's just kind of how I see it. So there he is one more time. John Stewart, Green Lantern. I really like this guy. This is a really fun figure. Nice to see him do just a A-tier classic character. You know, no crazy styles, just rendered as, you know, authentically, you know, as it can. I really like this guy. He's going to go well with just that classic Superman and Flash that you see back there. He's going to fit in really nicely. So I like this guy a lot. I got more coming up soon, guys, so I will see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.